Now, students, we are going to study about the recursion output based question which comes in your board examination. So let's see the question. This is the question of board 2017. It is of 5 marks, which comes in your part A, that is compulsory part. So let's see the first of all output code. I'm writing the code snippet, that is int magic fun. In the parameterize, it is being passed int n. And if you see, first base case has been given if n, not num, if n double equals to 0. If double equals to 0, it will return 0. And if it is not so, in the else block, it will move and return magic fun function has been invoked, n divided by 2 multiply 10 plus n divided by n modulus 10. Now the curly brace has been closed over here. So the question is, the following function magic fun is a part of some class. What will be the function magic fun return when the value of n equals to 7? So if the value of n equals to 7 and n equals to 10, that means two values has been given to you. You have to show the dry run and working for these two inputs. So let's see the solution for this. First of all, we are taking if n equals to 7. So just write down the dry run. And after that, I am invoking the function magic fun and passing the value 7 over there. So here the condition is being checked, condition false, first base case, condition is false. So it will not return 0, it will move to the else part. It returns magic fun. So we are just again invoking the function magic fun. 7 divided by 2 will give you 3. And in the stack, if you see, it is being in the reverse order. So n modulus 2, that is 7 modulus 2, remainder 1, 1 plus 10. So here you will write 1 plus 10 multiply. So this will be the stack, or this will be the storage into the memory. When 3 has been invoked, condition again becomes false. It moves to the else part. It returns magic fun. So function is being invoked again, magic fun. And 3 divided by 2 will give you 1. Here the value returns 1 modulus, not 1, 3 modulus 2 will returns you 1. 1 plus 10 multiply. After that, again function is being invoked by taking the value 1. Again, first base case is false. It moves to the else block. It returns or call the function magic fun. 1 divided by 2 will give you 0. And it returns n modulus 2, that is 1 modulus 2, 1, 1 plus 10 multiply. Now, when 0 is being returned, now this condition first base case becomes true. When this becomes true, so it will return 0 over there. So here the recursion takes place and recursion stops over here. Now if you see that by the LIFO concept, what happens or what will be the output? So let's see, students, what will be the output. If you see the output in the reverse order, 0 multiply 10 plus 1 multiply 10 plus 1 multiply 10 plus 1. So 0 times the 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 multiply 10 plus 1 multiply 10 plus 1. 1 times the 10, 10 plus 1, 11, 11 multiply 10 plus 1, 11 times the 110 plus 1, 111. So 111 will be your output and it returns the value 111. Now this is the first part we have solved. Now we are solving the second part by taking the value if n equals to 10. So let's see the dry run for this. Again, we are invoking the function magic fun and passing the value 10. So condition has been checked, this base case condition, and base case becomes false. Your base case becomes false. So it moves to the else part. Again, magic fun has been invoked. So we'll write the function in the dry run magic fun. 10 divided by 2 gives you 5. And in the stack, it will store n modulus 2, that is remainder 0, 0 plus 10 multiply. Now 5 is being taken and checked. Again, it will move to the else block because this condition becomes false. So control moves to the else block. It returns magic fun. Again, we are invoking the function magic fun. And 5 divided by 2 will give you 2. And it returns n modulus 2, that is 5 modulus 2, remainder 1, 1 plus 10 multiply. Now 2 is being taken, 2 condition becomes false. If block, again it will move to the else block. It returns magic fun, so we are just invoking the function magic fun. And 2 divided by 2 will give you 1. And it returns 2 modulus 2, remainder 0, 0 plus 10 multiply. 1 is being taken, again condition false, moves to the else part, returns magic fun. Magic fun. 1 divided by 2 gives you 0. And it returns n modulus 2, that is 1 modulus 2, gives you remainder 1, 1 plus 10 multiply. 0 is being taken, again it will, now the condition becomes true, it returns 0 over there. Now by the LIFO concept, if you see the output in the reverse order, so 0 multiply 10 plus 1 multiply 10 plus 0 multiply 10 plus 1 multiply 10 plus 0. Let's calculate 0 times the 0 plus 1, 1. 1 multiply 10 plus 0 multiply 10 plus 1 multiply 10 plus 0. 1 times the 10, 10 plus 0, 10. 10 multiply 10 plus 1 multiply 10 plus 0. 10 times the 100, 100 plus 1, 101. So 101 multiply 10 plus 0. So here you can see 101 into 10 will give you 1010 plus 0 will give you 1010. So here you can see that this is the final output. This will return 1010. So this is the two answers or two returns value by these inputs if we give n equal to 7 and n equal to 10. I hope that you all understood this program or this output based question or code snippet or this program code properly. Thank you, students.